What's wrong?
Like an actual time.
Oh, you know what? Fashion is fashion.
What am I doing?
Do the do! Do the do!
Welcome to part 1 of our Behind the Short series on Marbletown. Marbletown is the story of Tim and Molly, a criminal couple on the run from the cops who hole up at a motel in our fictional city. The short film was a story written by Thomas Crognally and was in the works for 10 years. Tom approached me and asked me if I was interested in directing it. I read the story, fell in love with the characters, and wanted the opportunity to bring his vision to life. Now let's time travel back to June of 2016 to hear from everybody.
Well, see, I tend to write on the darker side. I like the, because I guess my background is acting, I like the character-driven type of characters with a lot of meat to them. Blood and guts and different textures like that. So I just developed these two people, and I just felt it would be a great script.
So who approached you first about coming onto this project?
Well, I mean, the first thing that happened was that I applied on Backstage, and so it was kind of cool. I read the description, and I thought, okay, this sounds like a nice, meaty role, and so I just applied, and they called me in, and I guess we read a couple of the scenes in the audition, and they had me do one read that was completely cold. Never seen the script before, just like reading it right there on the spot.
I can't believe you're singing like that in public.
Love has come along. And I really liked the writing, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I thought it told a great story.
It's just shit. Day in and day out, never knowing where I'm gonna sleep. This is how you treat me.
About five or 6 months ago, Wes sent me the rough draft of the script, and I read it, and I fell in love with it because it was a character that I thought I wanted to explore, because obviously I'm not an abusive alcoholic, I don't rob stores and stuff, so I thought, this would be a character that is different to play.
All you had to fucking do was have one drink with me. Now look what you did. Fucking happy, you want to ruin both our fucking nights.
And I also felt a personal attachment to it because somebody I know personally went through this kind of relationship as the victim.
Well, I think it's important that you find similarities and find ways that you can relate to the character, and I think that, I've never been in an abusive relationship before, but I can definitely relate to times where I felt very vulnerable, or like I have been taken advantage of, and so I think that I'm bringing that to the table.
I guess I don't really have any similarities with him. Just feel
Try
like
tomato pie.
yeah.
Big thing. Oh, sorry.
No,
Did I cut the shot?
By the way, get a shot of that over there. That
Yeah.
Corpulisi.
Corpulese.
Oh, yeah.
Corpulese.
Sorry.
We are now sponsored by Corpulese.
He almost seems like he really wants to be into what he's doing,
Yeah.
and he should be good at it by now,
Yeah.
but he's kind of not.
He doesn't have it together, and that's what I liked about it, because we're all just trying to find our own way in life, and I feel like he didn't have the same opportunities that I would have personally. So he has to survive, and the only way that he knows how to survive is to rob stores.
I also think that Molly's a really sweet person, but she's still smart, and she has things that she wants to accomplish, and so there's a lot of backstory that I've thought carefully about to figure out who she is and where she comes from.
I want to stay in one place for a while. I want to get a job. I want to make some money so I can buy my own shit.
You want to get a job?
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for.
Get the fuck out!
That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for.
We made it, baby. Fucking made it.
We're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for.
If you haven't seen the film yet, be sure to check it out. You can find the link in the description below. Check back next week for part 2 of our Behind the Short series on Marbletown, where we visit the set of the motel.